They say every fairy tale has a dark chapter. For Angelina Jolie, that chapter began when her dream life turned into a public heartbreak. Recently, Angelina opened up about the painful events that led to her divorce from Brad Pitt and why she and her children have never returned to their once beloved French estate, Chateau Miraval. This isn't just another Hollywood breakup story. It's about trauma, strength, and the long road to healing. Once a dream, now a memory. Picture this, a sun-soaked French vineyard surrounded by lavender fields, laughter echoing through the halls, kids running around, and two of Hollywood's biggest stars living their dream life. That was Chateau Miraval, the heart of the Brangelina love story. It's where they got married, raised their 6 children, and built a multi-million-dollar wine business together. But what once symbolized love and unity eventually became a painful reminder of everything that went wrong. Angelina revealed that she hasn't set foot there since 2016. For her, Miraval is no longer a home, it's a wound. And when the place you once called home becomes unbearable, where do you go to start again? The flight that changed everything. The real breaking point came during a private jet flight in 2016. According to Angelina, that was the day everything changed. She claimed Brad became aggressive toward her and one of their children during the flight. The incident, investigated but never charged, shattered whatever peace was left in their marriage. Afterward, Angelina says she tried to keep things calm, even giving up control of shared properties to prevent further conflict. But the peace never came. Instead, she says Brad wanted her to sign a non-disclosure agreement that would prevent her from ever speaking about what happened. She refused. That moment wasn't just about a contract, it was about control. About reclaiming her voice. Because when silence becomes the price of peace, sometimes speaking up is the only real freedom you have. Protecting the children. Amid the chaos, Angelina focused on one thing: her kids. Maddox, Pax, Zahara, Shiloh, Vivian, and Knox were her world. And Miraval, their childhood home, had become a reminder of pain. She made the difficult decision to walk away from it completely, not out of anger, but protection. She even looked for a new home close enough to Brad so the children could still see their father. That's something many parents can relate to, trying to balance protection with compassion, even when it hurts. Because at the end of the day, the real battle isn't just about love lost, it's about keeping your children's hearts intact. From love nest to legal war zone. The story didn't end with their divorce. The once romantic Miraval estate soon became the center of a bitter legal war. Angelina sold her share of the winery to move forward with her life, but Brad wasn't happy about it. He claimed the sale broke their agreement, while she said she was simply trying to free herself from painful ties. What followed was a years-long courtroom fight over money, contracts, and control. But beneath all the legal jargon, it was clear Miraval had become a symbol of everything that went wrong between them. Sometimes, the hardest part of healing isn't the heartbreak itself, it's dealing with what's left behind. Letting go and moving forward. When asked why she's never gone back to Miraval, Angelina said simply that it's tied to too many painful memories. And that's when it clicks. Letting go isn't always about weakness. It's about strength. It's about knowing when to stop reliving the past and start rebuilding your future. Walking away from a place that once held love doesn't erase the memories, it honors the truth. She's shown that you don't need to revisit your pain to prove you've survived it. Healing means making peace with the fact that some doors are better left closed. Lessons from Angelina's journey. Even if we're not world-famous movie stars, we can all relate to what Angelina's been through. Here are a few takeaways from her journey. Let go of painful spaces. If something constantly reminds you of heartbreak, it's okay to move on. Protect your voice. Never let anyone take away your right to speak your truth. Set boundaries. Saying no can be an act of love, especially for yourself. Heal at your own pace. It's not about getting over it fast. It's about getting through it honestly. These lessons aren't just hers, they're universal. What's next for Angelina Jolie? Today, Angelina focuses on her humanitarian work, her film projects, and most importantly, her children. She's spoken about wanting to spend more time overseas, connecting her kids with their roots and cultures. Brad, on his side, has been open about going through therapy and self-reflection. Both of them seem to be finding new versions of peace separately, but with lessons learned. Time doesn't erase what happened, but it can teach us how to carry it with grace. Closing thoughts. Angelina Jolie's story isn't just a Hollywood heartbreak. It's a reminder that even the strongest people can fall apart and that healing doesn't mean forgetting. Maybe your miracle isn't a French vineyard. Maybe it's a job, a relationship, or even a version of yourself you've outgrown. Whatever it is, remember this. You have the right to walk away from what hurts you, and the power to rebuild from what's left. So take a deep breath. Forgive what you can, release what you can't, and keep moving forward. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say after pain is simple. I'm still here.